Is this why you don't think that affirmative action does what it's really supposed to do?
Well, what happens is affirmative action allows students like, I eventually dropped out of medical school, which is why I could tell the stories. It allows underqualified students like me to go to medical school. And, obviously I never became a doctor, so academically I couldn't cut it in medical school. So I think that that's a classic example of why affirmative action actually hurts minorities by giving them opportunities that they can't necessarily take advantage of. Also, after I dropped out of medical school, I actually attended UCLA Anderson, which is a school that doesn't practice affirmative action in admissions. And recently there's been efforts to reinstate, and at UCLA I learned that it was possible to have a great, you can see my UCLA shirt. At UCLA, I learned that it was possible to have a great educational experience without practicing affirmative action in admissions. Recently, there's been talk of reinstating affirmative action at UCLA, which is why I decided to tell the story of how I got into medical school by posing as black.
Now, what was your experience like as Jojo, not Vijay, as Jojo, as an Afro-American man?
Well, it completely changed the way that people looked at me and talked to me. I remember walking into stores that I'd been walked in for 3 years, patronized for 3 years, and getting accused of shoplifting. I remember cops pulling me over and asking, "How did you get such an expensive car?" I also, women treated me different. I remember, a girl hitting on me in front of my girlfriend, and it was one of those things like it never happened to me back when I was in India. So it definitely, changed the way that women treated me. It changed the way that everyone treated me.
Right. And you're working on a book. Is there anything you can share with us?
Sure. It's called Almost Black, the true story of how I got into medical school by posing as black. It tells the whole story from start to finish, how I came up with the plan, how I executed and how I got in. And, it also has some interesting experience. For instance, I joined the Organization of Black Students. And I think that, I was amazed at the Organization of Black Students was a professional networking association for African American students. They really were committed to helping their students succeed and get jobs and graduate school placement. I also had been a member of the South Asian Student Association, and the South Asian Student Association was more focused on dances and cultural shows. So I actually thought that was an important lesson that the Asian American community in the United States can learn, which is instead of focusing on dances and cultural shows,
right,
we should focus on the career success of our students.
Now, what do you hope to accomplish with this book of yours?
Watch the remaining show on ITV Gold. Subscribe to ITV Gold on Time Warner Cable Channel 1539. ITV Gold is America's first full-time television channel that caters to the South Asian community. Your favorite dramas with English subtitles. Watch movies, back-to-back songs, award-winning local news coverage, and much, much more. Subscribe to ITV Gold on Time Warner Cable Channel 1539, part of the 8-channel combo pack for $39.95. And our East Coast viewers can also subscribe to ITV on RCN Channel 476 and Cablevision on Channel 1168.